I don't hold my breath, I release the truth. Every word got weight, every bar got proof. No safe opinions, no watered down talk. We illuminate past, they too scared to walk. From rumors to pain, from power to lies. We question the rules, they never revise. If silence is comfort, I break that habit. Pull truth out the dark, place it in traffic. I see the whispers behind the glass doors, while the common man bleeds on the concrete floors. They want a puppet with strings in the sky, but I'm cutting the cord and I'm looking in the eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no dodging the heat. Real conversations over industry beats. If nobody brave enough step into it, then I grab the mic and I do it. Yeah, I'm gonna say no dodging the heat. Real conversations over industry beats. If nobody brave enough step into it, then I grab the mic, yeah, and I do it.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to hashtag I'm Gonna Say It. Lori, Bestie, you made it in. How are you doing? Sis, I see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm gonna bring you up on here. DJ Rocky B, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. How you doing, sis?
Hey, good morning, everybody.
All right, y'all. Hope all's well your way. Lori says doing great. DJ Rocky B said good, G. Okay, good. I'm glad y'all are here. I had a rough night last night, y'all. It was one of those sleepless nights, where you can't turn your mind off. And some things were going on. So I'm gonna try to conduct this show today the best I can. I had a whole bunch of stuff lined up to talk about and to go over. But one, I'm starting late. Two, I'm tired. And three, I've got a little time issue going on here. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and get that to you all. Let's go ahead and get with Sister Bernice and get the disclaimer put in real quick before we start.
Welcome to hashtag I'm Gonna Say It. All things said in today's show are alleged and for entertainment and educational purposes only. If you are below the age of 18, we request that you leave the live now. Enjoy.
All right, thank you. Let's get to it. Let's get to this work, y'all. We did a follow-up on yesterday. We talked about the situation that happened at RHIANNA's house and the at our house with her, ASAP Rocky, and the kids was there. That's right, Lori, Sister Bernice. She always coming in and giving it to us, right? So we're going to do some follow-ups on that. And the follow-up is that she has been arrested. She has been arrested. Her bail is set at $10 million. Right. Yes, they did release the name of the pew-pewer. That's correct. And that is Ivana Ortiz, however they say it. That's her name. But I was actually watching Khadijah Lynn's video on the way home yesterday. And she did a cover on this, or she covered or reported on this young lady and gave pretty much a history or a connection between her and, not necessarily a connection, but I guess you could say that. Basically, why she was going after Riri. All right. That's right, sis, from Florida. From Florida, right? So what was, I think it was it Orlando? I think it was. But we're going to listen to that audio because I think it's important for us to listen to and hear what she's saying. And then we're going to come back and play another audio. I'm trying to get two in before I have to go. The other two that I had, we're just going to have to save for tomorrow's show. But let's get to Khadijah Lynn, all right? Let's go to that so y'all can hear it. Y'all, thank you. Keep double tapping that screen. Share out the live if possible. Listen, we got 3 donuts on there, and we got 1 baseball player that we need to hit our goals on. So if you all can contribute to that, that'd be great. Make sure you give my sister here if possible. I appreciate that too. Bella B, baby, welcome in. Grand Rising to you. Thank you for that heart, me love.
This Rihanna situation is absolutely crazy. So, we are going to get into all of the things that I have found about this woman who has been arrested for the attempted unaliving of Rihanna. If you didn't know, yesterday Rihanna's house was popped 10 times by this woman, with one of those actually piercing the wall of Rihanna's home. We heard late last night that Rihanna was in the home when this happened, and now it's also been confirmed that her children were also in the home with her when this happened. Now, it was reported that this woman actually fired these rounds off while she was in a white Tesla before she would actually drive away to a mall that was not too far from where Rihanna lived. And as soon as the police released her name earlier today, everybody started looking her up on Instagram, YouTube. Let me tell you, there was a lot to be found. Here is a photo of her from just a couple weeks
Bella
ago
B,
with
thank
this
you for
white
closing
Tesla.
out that
And also the same
donut
exact
gift.
day,
I
she took
appreciate you
this
so much,
photo
sir.
and she tagged Rihanna in it. And honestly, there were just a lot of posts of this woman tagging Rihanna. This one on
Hey, what's
February
good, niece?
23rd, where she tags Rihanna and says, "Are you there? Because I was waiting for your
Hold on a second.
AIDS
Flash.
5."
You been doing okay?
Yes, I've been doing good. I've just been busy at work. It's
Oh,
been
okay.
insane.
Okay, I'm gonna
But
give you
yeah,
a.
I was
Listening.
listening to this story with the chick that pew pew Rihanna house. She better
Yeah.
stop playing before she come up missing.
Well, yeah.
And you
That's.
playing with her kids too?
That's what we were saying yesterday. We don't know if it was
I think
directed
it
to
was
her.
intentional.
Right.
They
Right.
said
From
ASAP.
somebody.
Yeah, my friend was talking about it. They was like, "You think ASAP was cheating on her with that girl?" I said, "No, I don't.
No. Yeah, I
I
don't. I
don't.
don't buy
I
that.
don't think that's the case. I just think she's obsessed and she's crazy, and she tried the wrong one."
Yeah, that's true too. We also was thinking that because somebody that looks like a camel has been in trouble since they were mentioned in the Trump steam files,
Hmm.
and they were prior to being in that hot seat. Uh, they had reached out to Riri and was basically wanting her to speak on their behalf, and I was wondering if
And
she
she was like, "Nah,
declined.
she's
Yeah, that's
not.
what I'm
Nah,
thinking.
no." So you gonna
Yeah,
find this perpetrator to send there? Come on now, what you promise her?
right,
Stardom, something that you
right.
can't you don't fully got a grasp on yourself because your wife makes all the money. Let's be honest. Your days
She
been
is.
numbered after the
Hey,
Yeezus
Chrissy.
album.
Mm-hmm.
Your days was numbered, bro. So
Yeah,
what you
right. Go
promised
for the
this
ride.
girl? Mm-hmm. What you promised this girl? Stardom, or you'll
You
take
gotta
her
wonder.
position?
You
The
gotta
same thing that
wonder.
was promised to
Thank you for that
what's
heart,
her
me.
name? Who else
Hey,
was
Tiffany.
under him? Was Rita Ora under him?
Is that the one that was
She looked like
going?
Rihanna. She just light skinned.
Was
That's her
she the
name.
young one?
They about the same age. Rita Ora about the
Yeah,
same age.
yeah, she was.
Okay,
She
going to
might
the
be a
high
little
school
bit
prom.
younger.
I wonder if that's the one. The one that he cut from the label he cut, but we
I
know it
think that's
was.
Rita Ora. Mm-hmm.
That is her.
That is,
Okay.
it is.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Then you're right. So what we listening to now, niece? We're listening to Khadijah Lynn cover it. She's also talking about she had priors. The Miss Ortiz lady,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
she has priors, so she's going to talk
And if
about
you
that,
look at
speak
her
about that.
too, she looks like Rita Ora. If you look up
Yeah, she
Rita
was very
Ora and
similar.
you look like her, and you look at Rita Ora and you look like her, she looks like Rita Ora.
Yeah. Well, let's see what she got, and then we're gonna also follow it up with another audio from I forgot who this is by. Uh,
Why people want to play with people's kids like that? You playing with your life. ASAP is from the hood. You hear me? That man's from New
yeah,
York.
for sure. Oh, we're gonna Celebrity Live. I think that's who it is. We're gonna follow it up with that, but we're gonna stick with the same camel face person that we talked about because he's kind of like you know not connected per se, but we know Riri had a connection with him. And then the next person that we're talking about is going to talk about that as well.
Mm.
She was forced to have a
Head
connection
south.
with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
I mean, when you
To say
sold
something to
off
me
to
directly instead
somebody
of
in a
sneaking
different
around
country.
like you talking to me
Yeah,
where
took her
I'm
from
not
what,
at. And
Barbados?
like
Yep.
Rihanna isn't the only one that this woman has been talking about, because she also has a
Targeted Cardi
YouTube
B.
that right now is
She
still up.
targeted Cardi
And
B
this is
too.
where there are a lot of
Mm-hmm.
videos of this woman talking
Hey,
about
just saying.
Rihanna being evil, being the devil, and all of these different things. One person this woman also made a video about is Cardi B. But she also made this video here on YouTube that says many woes. And this is just a video of this woman singing.
That says so many DEAD woes. And the list says Kim K. Kardashian, Kris Jenner, Chloe, Mariah Carey, Ariana Grande. Those are the names that's on her list.
And it says also canceled Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, Mariah Carey, and Ariana Grande. But now I want to play a lot of these videos that she was making right here on YouTube, guys, that are still up. But before I go ahead and do that, I do just want to say
Right,
it is
Orlando,
pretty
you're right,
odd
sis.
because it appears that this woman is all the way from Florida. She has been arrested multiple times in the past before this current arrest for the attempted unaliving of Rihanna. She had previous charges of things like domestic. Now go ahead and take a listen
Why
to
is she
some
still
of these
free?
things that she was saying in her YouTube video
Why is she
Why is
still
about
she
free?
still
Rihanna.
free?
No,
Rihanna,
If we
when
can go
you
to jail
die,
and get
God is
locked
taking me
up
to my future. You
for
want to kill me? Shut the fuck up,
commenting
okay?
on
Shut the
the president, but here it is, she's blatantly on social media
yeah,
threatening
that's
someone's
true.
life. That's a because well, I don't know if they consider it as a terroristic threat,
It
but
should be,
in
and
and all,
also premeditated.
it's definitely premeditated. So why is she free?
You're right.
Why was she able to go free with all the charges she has? Something is clearly wrong with this woman.
I agree with you on that. I agree, and the first offense
And if I
was
was Rihanna, I would sue
violence.
the police department.
Mm-hmm.
How did she
Yeah,
get her address?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Who
I know
gave
that
it to her?
they're going to talk about shh,
Because they got multiple houses. So who gave her that address?
yeah, and in that neighborhood, some things have been going on too.
Mm-hmm.
They said, I'm trying to. I'm not going. I'm not going to be able to find it. Hold on. I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hold on. Okay, let me let this. I'll let this play. Then I'm
Mm-hmm.
that's the one I'm talking about.
fuck up. Yeah, she's a witch. She's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here,
Mm.
okay? They they can't do this. I'm jealous because how am I? Because her faith is the devil. Rihanna's faith is the devil. Okay? I don't like her, and she's always trying to steal from me. And she has not ever put out any music to reach people.
Psychotic.
She only did her little music thing so that she can do witchcraft. And so that she can steal from people. So everybody, please,
My ID
don't
is
listen to
tripping.
her. Don't follow
Well,
her. Don't give that girl
if you
any
just saying
air,
Rihanna do it,
space,
then
or
they all do
time.
it, don't they?
Because she's stealing from you. Okay?
Yeah,
She's
she just.
stealing
That's what I
from
was
you.
saying. Yeah, she just
So
told the whole
you guys
place
need to wake
with
up and
with
don't give
the
that girl any
industry.
attention. Even though the devil and Rihanna are very loud, God and Jesus Christ are doing something, and myself. Look at the devil. He doesn't want it to be me. He doesn't want me to be a Christian woman of God. Because that's what it is. That's why I'm indifferent to Rihanna. I'm indifferent to a lot of your girls, devil.
And like I said, a lot of these videos are from literally a month ago, so they are very recent. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked that YouTube still has these up and continue to have them up like everything was fine, but it seems like she would talk about a lot of female celebrities that she believed are evil. And I'm not gonna lie, this situation is really sad. This woman might be dealing with some type of mental health issue. We really don't know. And at this point, she potentially just lost the rest of her life because, mind you, she just got charged with attempted unaliving. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
What do you think about it?
Wait, so she just got charged with attempting unaliving of Rihanna? That's what the charge was for, or was that before this situation?
Nope, this is what she's charged with this time. The previous one, I want to say it was
Was
assault. I
DV?
believe it was. Let me get to the DV. I know it said assault. Let me see.
They're gonna slap. They're gonna push the issue. I know ASAP Rocky and Rihanna are gonna push that issue.
As they
It
should.
ain't even so much of Rihanna. Their children was in there, so she's
That
gonna get
that
charged
part.
with the unaliving of Rihanna, the unaliving of the possible
Exactly.
unaliving of ASAP, and their 3 children. That's 5 people.
Right, as they should. Yeah, you're right. Domestic DV battery DV.
You can have a
Um
seat there, and I'll call you in a minute. Thank you.
You guys, another update.
okay, so now that was oh, let's give it up to Khadijah and Lee. My bad. Khadijah and Lee, shout out to you. Now, we are going to go into this. It's pertaining to the same situation. I'm gonna drop this in here. But it says it's deeper than you think. While Riri's suspect faces 10 mil bail, LAPD hints she had bigger plans. Let's find out what those bigger plans were.
And what's going on in the Rihanna ASAP Rocky tragedy. But now we have even more questions. They have named their suspect, okay? On top of that, they have set a $10 million bail. You guys, legal circles are buzzing that something is very wrong. And this $10 million bail is indicative of something even more scary, right? They also talk about the Galleria mystery, okay? The secondary plan. There's been a second person identified as an accomplice, and there's a chance that police think there might be even more. There's the pierce back and the precision training that this woman demonstrated. On top of that, the Tesla's silent confession. And again, this seems like it's turning into a multi-suspect dragnet. You guys, this is a lot, but let's get into this, okay? First of all, Ivana Lisette Ortiz, let her be named, let her be shamed. She has been, they already arrested her, but they actually released her name. Now, people said the police were actually holding off on giving her name because they thought this was way bigger than a random person shooting at a random house. But let's get into it, okay? They have her on $10,225,000 bail. I can already say she ain't getting that bail. She ain't getting that bail. And if she does, that's even more questions because I think bail bondsmen only make you give what, 10%,
10%.
20%? It don't matter. Even if it's 10%, that's like a $1.2 million bail. Good luck.
Right, Simply
Someone's
Kim. How you
mama
doing?
house
Good
is
morning,
about to be
Simply
put up.
Kim.
However, they have moved past identified suspect and
Oh,
now
hey,
they are
Christy. She
into
said, Dad, I love
state
your red shirt.
level
You
threat.
look cool
A
wearing it.
bail
Thank you.
of
I
over
appreciate it. They
$10
promoted
million
an
in
episode of
Los
Dope Girls.
Angeles is reserved for individuals the court considers, and this is directly from, not just a flight risk, but a national or high level public safety threat. Okay, now let's get into this. First of all, let's talk about the $10 million statement. I reached out to
Can y'all hear
California
the audio okay?
lawyers and also people that are familiar with how the LAPD operates. Let me tell you what
Okay,
the
thank you,
$10
sis.
million statement.
Turn my mic up
Here's
over
a
here
legal
then.
reality. Let's start with the bail amount. For a single shooting where no one was physically
Thank you.
injured, a $10.2 million bail is a keep her in the box order. Now, here's the legal reasoning. In California, bail is set based on the risk to the public. By setting it at $10.2 million, the judge is essentially confirming that LAPD's secret evidence that Lisette Ortiz didn't just fire shots. She represents an ongoing high-level threat.
Now, there's also a hybrid threat angle that law enforcement officers may see. Police aren't just looking at a mad fan. They're looking at her as a potential domestic threat. If the LAPD has proof she was
Big time
coordinated
too,
with
sis.
others
She
and
said
there
it's
is
giving
supposed to be
Belly.
a second person that was in the
Definitely
driver's
getting those
seat
vibes.
or had a wider hit list for the Galleria, the law allows them to hold her as an extreme danger. That leads us to the Galleria mystery. The Galleria is where she was arrested, okay? And was there a secondary plan? The police reasoning. Why did she go to a crowded mall with an AR-15 still in the car? Now, there is a little thing about whether it was like kind of like a born escape thing, a born identity escape, or whether this was a secondary site. Most suspects ditch the weapon or they go straight into hiding. Lizette, or what's her name? Ivana, went to one of the busiest spots in the valley. Police may be reasoning, the police reasoning suggests that she may have planned a secondary attack or a high-profile standoff. But let's not forget the 30-minute capture. I did a video on that if you want to see the details, but I say the fact that they called her in 30 minutes means they weren't searching for her. They were intercepting. This supports the theory that her Tesla's GPS was already being live monitored under the extended circumstances emergency request. If you guys don't know, the police can take over your Tesla, monitor it, take over the cameras, even take over the brakes and lock you inside and do all this stuff, take over your passenger cam, your dashboard cam, take over the whole thing if they have a search warrant or if there are extended circumstances. What happened? It did. Let's not forget that 3 minutes after she left the property, the LAPD got a lock in on her car. The helicopters followed her and tracked her the whole time. And they met her at the Galleria, one of the busiest malls before they met her there and got her there. So again, the police were on their job.
Quick question. So do y'all think that they can use the camera inside of the Tesla that David owned? Can they use a camera? Or did they use a camera? Do they have that camera? Do we know? Maybe that would give them some intel on what happened to Celeste in her final days.
Let's talk about the Pierce fact and precision training. This is the forensic evidence that a lot of legal and police people are talking about. They said at least one of the 7 to 10 rounds pierced an interior wall.
Or you can manually shut it down. Okay.
Shooting at a house is one thing.
Simple
Shooting
Kim
through
says,
a wall into a room where children may have been present is attempted murder.
Maybe someone
Hear me out on
paid
this.
for that video.
I know some places are reporting that ASAP and the kids weren't home. That has not been verified. The police have been eerily silent and it has not been verified. It was verified that RHIANNA 100% was at home. I personally think that RHIANNA just had a new baby girl. She's still breastfeeding her. The baby had to at least been with her. It was Sunday in the afternoon. Sources have said that ASAP and the kids, the whole family was home. There's also been talk that this girl was casing out the joint. Not even this girl, but this girl and another person that was in the car was casing out the joint, waiting to make sure the family was home. The fact that they pierced a wall, I want you guys to know that everybody knows what an AK-47 is. It's very powerful, but it's short range. And an AR-15 is good for long range power as well as precision. She used the exact weapon that would allow her to do a bang bang shot from the curve and do damage. Do you know how crazy it is that she picked the perfect weapon? Again, police are looking at it as wasn't just some random crazy fan doing crazy stuff. Anyway,
sis, I gotta agree with you. I don't know. This is her first time doing it.
It has not
Cherry
been
Bomb,
verified
welcome
that
in. Thank you for that
kids
heartbeat.
were not at home. If anybody's saying that, the police and all the major news outlets have said it is unclear. I think on a Sunday at 1:19, I believe the rumors that they were actually home, but there is no official verification that they weren't home. And let's not forget when TMZ first broke this, they said RHIANNA wasn't home, and then all of a sudden she was. Anyway, let's get into the precision.
Hey, thank you for the high bears. I appreciate that, Cherry Bomb.
Or idling vehicle across the street requires a specific type of ammunition and a steady
Mm-hmm.
hand. The LAPD is likely cross-referencing Lizette Ortez's background with military or high-level range training. This isn't a spray and pray. It was a calculated strike. Also, there was a silent confession. Let's talk about that. The Tesla knows things that Lizette Ortez hasn't
Ain't
confessed
she
yet.
the chick?
The
Wait, wait, wait,
stalking
wait,
log.
wait,
The
wait,
Whoa,
event
whoa, whoa,
data
whoa,
wait.
hold on
reporter
one
that's the
second. What'd you say?
It's a chick that I used to watch on YouTube, and she had different firearms, and she teach you how to use like different
A
firearms and the
specific
different
phone.
ammunitions that go in it. Yeah, and she kind of looked like her. I don't know her name, but I don't know if that's her.
I know she does have a YouTube, and she, believe it or not, she was actually talking about unaliving Rihanna on that. Let me see. Find it. Dang. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go on my phone. I'll look it up this way.
EDR and GPS logs are the legal anchor. If that car was parked on Coldwater Canyon at 3 a.m. for the last week, she has faced it premeditated stalking on top of attempted murder. There's a Bluetooth ghost. Police are checking to see if this woman's phone ever auto-paired with Rihanna's home network. If it did, it proves she had physical access to the estate in the past. Again, remember the rumors that there was some type of work
I'll
connection
finish.
between ASAP and Rocky. Again, that has not
Yes.
been
I'll
verified,
continue.
but police are looking at every single angle. Let's go back to the $10.2 million bail. It shows that they see her as a high level attack, a high level threat. The cabin camera. The camera above the mirror
Let's
is
see.
why the police may be so confident. It's likely they caught her handling the rifle or talking to the accomplice that was in the car with her via the car's speakers. Let's also not get into the multi-suspect dragnet. The police strategy. Why are they naming her now? Well, it's digital isolation. They released her name only after they have frozen her digital life. By now,
Dang, I
the
can't find it
LAPD
now.
has her bank records, her Tesla's browser history, and her cellular handshakes. And there's also the conjunction theory. They're investigating if she was working in conjunction with an insider. Now, it has, I think, been verified that there was someone else in the car. However, they are trying to see, was she working in conjunction with an insider in that house? The $10 million bail suggests they think she might be bailed out, maybe by a powerful backer or an accomplice. So they made the price tag unreachable. You guys,
I had to
so
find
much
it, niece.
is developing in this. I'm going to play you guys a quick news report because I think it's uber interesting and it confirms a lot of stuff. But again, as this becomes more and more apparent, this was targeted. You might even call this a hit. The fact that it pierced through a wall and they used an AR-15 instead of an AK-47 or just something to spray up and scare them. On top of that, again, the police have not even said that Rihanna's house was targeted. We don't know if Rihanna was the target. She might have other employees living with her, assistants, family, who knows? But it is odd. The car sitting outside her house waited until her, and it's being rumored, ASAP and the kids were all home. Again, Rihanna's a busy person. They had to stake out to make sure she was there, unless it was somebody else in the house. Anyway, you guys, listen, the story is developing. I'm getting my hands on the 911 call, but the story is developing. But again, the $10 million bail is the biggest hint we have that there is something amiss and something seriously wrong. As bad as this was, the police, by signaling this, I believe, are telling us it is way worse than any of us ever thought. Again, you guys, let me know
Let
what
me
you
give her a
think
thumbs
in
up on that.
the comments. I will talk to you later.
All right,
Bye.
let's give it up to Tisa Tails on that. Niece, so no, I don't see that, but she's the one that she has the Bible scriptures, and she calls her show Praying Woman's Journal. And like each day she like instead of writing in a journal, she does a video, but it's on YouTube. Her channel is Ivana Ortiz. All right, y'all. So we're gonna close it out. We're gonna do this last segment real quick. Is that the one? No, that's not the one I want. Now, this one is a little different. It's a little different, but it's still in the same line. That's why I was talking about the connection because it's about uh, camel face and beehive. But I was gonna say behave. That's what you need to do. But anyways, camel face and beehive, and it says camel face and beehive are trying to unalive me. It says NICKI holds nothing back this time. All right, so let's see what that's about. I gotta catch my. It's the father talk. It's the father coming out of me. Simply camel face and behave. Both of them need to behave, but I'm just saying.
If go missing, it's Jay-Z. Or if I suddenly die because some weird thing happens, it's Jay-Z. I've already provided all the evidence to send Evil Carter and that witch go straight to hell where they belong. And I want my hearts to know I'll always love them in this life and the next.
Something that happened a few months ago that if I wasn't going to do it before, something happened a couple months ago.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it, but I'll say that.
That's what I don't like. I don't like it when these people say, like this, something happened. Okay, what happened? I don't want to talk about it. Why you bring it up then? Okay, so be respectful. I want to talk about it. So tell us what happened. And then that way we can know how we gonna move after you tell us what happened. You know, like I don't maybe let me hold on. She might
No. Don't, if you're
subliminally
not
tell
going to
us.
talk about it, yeah, but if you're
Don't
not going to
bring
talk about it, don't talk about it. Don't bring it up. My mom say that all the time. If you're not going to tell me, then don't bring it up. Why mention it? Now, if you
why
just start talking
that
and you
part.
talking in riddles, then it's up to me to use my discernment to pick up what you laying down. But don't mention something and
And
then say, I can't talk about it.
why you say it? And see that's the thing. I don't do good with riddles because I get aggravated. And
I
so
do.
I don't
I do.
like I
Riddle me this.
see I can't do that. I
Okay.
just tell me straightforward. Then I can give you my answer straightforward. Because if you leave me to come up with my own clue on what you're talking about, and then I be totally wrong, and now you see what I'm saying? We don't even have to go there. Just tell me, or like you said, don't bring it up. Don't
Now
say,
you can talk to me in riddles, but I'm gonna ask you questions in riddles too, and then I need yes or no answers.
yeah, no, I don't do that. I just went through that last night with my daughter. I'm like, look, just tell me what you're trying to say. Like, I just don't. I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough mind fragments anymore to try to sit here and contemplate.
You know what it is?
Huh?
Because I pay attention to people. A lot of people, especially in the United States, nobody is really directing what they say. A lot of people talk around, like they talk in circles, and what they're
Yeah,
trying to get across. So if you pay attention and people start talking in riddles, it's like, okay, this don't have nothing to do with the person in China, but you're trying to say something.
context clues,
Now I
huh?
gotta, yeah, use my context clues to figure out what it is you're trying to tell me.
I hate
I
that.
don't know.
I
I'm a
hate
Nancy Drew person.
Nancy Drew. Shout out to Nancy Drew. I get you on that, niece. I do. Sis, and you could be absolutely correct on that. She said she's trying to deflect from her connection with the Velveeta villain.
With the Velveeta villain.
Yeah, I agree.
That
The triple V.
sometimes people can
Yes,
push you so much that they push you all the way into your next calling, into your next blessing, into your next life. And
The
that's what
PP.
happened with me.
Oh, take one at the there, Lily. The go to
Why,
this
when y'all
straw.
have an
This
affiliation to Jay-Z?
all right, y'all. So now on the cut screen, they actually showed a video, picture of Camel Face.
Yeah, so that way they could close
You
it all
know,
the way.
Some sort of way. Y'all be thinking that y'all can disrespect and violent. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm?
My thing is how she mentioned Rihanna and not Nicki. If Nicki got a
Yeah,
prior beef with him.
right.
All of y'all, for some reason, when y'all are around certain people, y'all feel that y'all have this power. You. It's good, but it's not. Those people came together, tried to end me. And sweet, let me say this, it'll never happen. Think y'all want to every witch doctor and the mother.
Okay, so
It'll never.
now she's on someone's podcast. I don't know who this is, and she's got her cell phone held
Probably
up.
on TikTok.
Well, not this.
And she be
Let me
on
see.
TikTok too.
It's a it's
She
a
be on
light
them
skinned
TikTok
guy.
podcasts too.
He almost looks like
Okay,
Joe
so she on
Budden.
the
To
actual
Joe Budden's.
podcast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a real
He got a
podcast
beard,
for
bald
sure.
head.
Mm-hmm.
It might be
With a,
Joe.
I think it is. I think it is. And she's saying that y'all trying to unalive me, but then it's showing that picture. Remember of Camel Face when he was kneeling before that. What's that witch lady name?
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah,
wife of the
Robin Fish.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't speak of her name. She's the
yeah. That,
devil.
but y'all know exactly that's it. Who I'm talking about, sis. Y'all know, niece too. So, welcome in, Big Male. How you doing, brother? So it cut to that picture. So I'm just giving y'all who it's saying she's speaking on.
Never happen. Praise be to God. I am who I am because I am who I am. I don't have to go in a room with a bunch of men to create my sound, my image, my anything. I am who I am. Take it or leave it. But I put in the mother work.
So Rock Nation is going down like fast and hard, you guys. Jay-Z is being forced to take a DNA test on a kid from that he had impregnated a woman who was only 16 at the time. Now
Brought
he
me a
has
mother.
to take a DNA test on that
Yeah,
kid.
exactly. That's what you're talking about.
Desiree
Thank you for
Perez,
the love you
who
so
is
much.
the
It's just Gramps.
CEO
I
of Rock
love you so
Nation,
much, beautiful.
who,
How are
if
you
you
doing
don't
today?
know, she is very racist, and her daughter exposed
Big
her
Mel,
for
so that's
being
performative
racist
what Nikki was doing.
and
I'm talking
for
about
trying
he
to
was
get
trying to
her
get her off the
locked up
phone.
in
It's
a
his
mental
podcast, and she was
institution.
still
And she
she's like,
said
no,
that she is
he's
going to
still talking.
Baker Act her if she doesn't stop dating that N word. Okay,
Hold on, y'all. Let's rewind that
so
back. Let's rewind that back
now
real quick. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little
she,
Yeah,
a
because I missed
woman
that
who
part.
was only 16 at the time, now he has to take a DNA test on that kid. Desiree Perez, who is the CEO of Rock Nation, who, if you don't know, she is very racist, and her daughter exposed her for being racist and for trying to get her locked up in a mental institution. And she said that she is going to Baker Act her if she doesn't stop dating that N word. Okay, so now the judge is getting a deposition from her. Like, they tried to drop this case, they tried to like push it off. It's not happening. So she has to answer for the shit that she did to her daughter. Then
Hold up. If y'all want to hear more, remember to drop a like and subscribe right now because Jigga Man continuously seems like he can't get away from these rumors, and it seems like it's always going to follow him until either he speaks up or it tears him down. One of them, man. That's what
Crazy.
I'm really seeing because, as this lady said, Rock Nation is slowly falling, but that speed is starting to speed up, right? So if you guys want to
Okay, so
hear
now
and
they're
know
at
more
some
about
kind of function. It is Camel Face. I don't know who this bald head dark skinned guy is, but the other guy next to him is Swiss Beats.
these stuff, drop a like and subscribe, hit the bell because listen, I will be talking about it. But listen, I want you guys to watch this video fully. I want you guys to listen thoroughly because it is super interesting. Pretty super interesting. And I also have another video that I would love for you guys to stick around and hear what the person has to say. So remember to drop a like and subscribe and watch the video fully and listen thoroughly. But enough of me talking. I'm gonna shut up and stop the talking right now. Check out the
No,
rest
maybe
of
that's
the
not
video.
Swiss Beats. He looks like him.
Megan Thee Stallion, back in 2020, one of her ex-employees had sued her because of like sexual misconduct in the workplace.
We love TikTok Shop.
He was a photographer for her, and I don't even want to say.
Welcome to the panel, little brother.
She did some stuff with a couple girls in the car, and it was a mess, a fishy mess, and he was stuck in the car with them.
A fishy mess is
forced
crazy.
to be around that shit. And
Cindy,
before someone is like,
you caught that
who
too?
wouldn't want? Please, okay. There's a time and a place. If you're just trying to get a paycheck, you don't want to be forced into that fishy mess, okay?
Fishy mess is
three
crazy.
things, all right? And what was the other one? Oh, and then Jay-Z, crazy. Do you guys remember about 4, maybe 6 months ago, a woman had accused Jay-Z of doing stuff to her
when she was 13?
And the lawyer, her lawyer, after they ended up dropping that case,
yeah, that's what she
Jay-Z
talking
tried
about.
to sue the lawyer
Tony
for
Buzz.
like defamation and loss of income and all this shit. He didn't get that either. The judge is like, no, like, you're not, who do you think you are? You can't sue a lawyer for defending
big time,
a potential victim. And this victim,
Carrie Ann, welcome in. Welcome to hashtag I'm gonna say it.
To her house, pretending that they were UPS and FedEx drivers, like dropping shit off, and they literally threatened her. So yeah.
Hey, so let's just, because I'm gonna ask. I know y'all gonna keep me straight. Is it safe to assume that if you
that he sent that girl to Rihanna's house?
And gave her the schedule as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. I jumped the
And gave her the schedule or routine of them, you know what I mean?
And where they live.
Okay. All right. So as long as y'all know where I was going.
She would have had to know like a schedule or their routine, in order to do that. And be so confident in it.
So we can all agree that this seems like that's where it came from.
Somebody had to have trained her.
You know who trained her? You know what people would really upset me, right, with us. When people are like, oh no, y'all just conspiracy theorists. Y'all just be thinking too much into it.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot put any, and I say this every freaking time. I'm trying not to cuss it off. But they cannot put out something without telling you. They have to tell you. So if you pay attention to John Wick, right?
Oh,
and then you pay attention
Thank you, Chrissy.
to the ballerina, right? What was she?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What's that other movie? I Am Salt. What was she? They sent that woman there to do a hit on Ree. And to not just get her, but their entire family, because if anybody's left alive, guess what? Either somebody can be identified or they can continue to search. That's why they got rid of Bobby Christina. Hence.
No lies detected. Maui said there was a video of Ree in the file marked urgent.
But she was a victim as well. At some point. I don't know, that's probably why she was,
It might have been
but,
urgent to protect her.
She was a victim. She was napped. She was definitely napped. I don't give a damn if her parents gave up and brought her to here. Yeah.
And
without
like
her
3 o'clock in
parents.
the morning, who the fuck?
You hold somebody in an office in a meeting until 3 o'clock in the morning just for them to sign papers. You wasn't in there just signing no papers, but you're not gonna say that. That's why Chris Brown put his hands, because that man did something to you and he caught it. Or he probably gave you something and he caught it.
And we know from what Kat said that Usher is covered in the
Mm-hmm. Somebody put praying for the victims and survivors of human trafficking. Exactly. Yes, we always want to continue to pray for those people. Absolutely.
Well, that's
That's
Absolutely.
why she
exactly
went
what she
away
was,
and she
and she
got her
got her
whole
little bit of
beauty
happiness.
industry.
That's why she dropped that last album, and she's in the studio. Well, I seen a video of her in the studio, laying something down. I don't know if it's for somebody else or if it's
Who?
actually
Who? Ree?
her work, but that's why she fulfilled her contract with the amount of albums that she had to drop. That's why she was going so hard like that, and she got out. What
Who
did
else
she
did
jump
that though?
into? The
Who
beauty
else did that?
industry.
Pop
Who? There you go. There you go. See?
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
and Biggie.
Yeah, Big was about to be gone too. You're right. You're right. So I think Ree is doing
He
good
was
with
on his way out of
cosmetic
there.
line, anyways. She really don't
She's
have
making
to do
bank
that.
off of that.
She got cosmetic
Right.
line. She got a cosmetic line. She got lingerie line. She got, you know what I mean, makeup,
She don't have to worry
and
about anything
skincare.
anymore.
Yeah, she don't have. And then ASAP, he dropping his album. He still makes music. He's not at the top of the charts like she is, but he makes. I'm pretty sure he takes care of his share.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. He got to bring something to the table. You think he's got to?
Yeah,
You know.
he takes his share. He do his little acting gigs and commercials here and there. He do what he's supposed to do, and I'm pretty sure she leading him in the right direction because she was able to get out of it.
Yes, because
Isn't he
she
the
was in it
part? Isn't he
early.
like the head of the Met Gala too? Like he decides who's going to be there, right?
Right. Hmm. Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate that
Yeah,
for
they
lighting
put
up
him
that
ahead
rose
because
gift in the gift gallery.
he's in the fashion industry too.
Right.
He models a lot, like how they have Chris Brown model. Chris Brown and ASAP is the two male top. I don't know if you want to call them music artists because he do rap and he do R&B and rap. So they're the two top males that they use to go to these fashion
The
shows, and they
fashion
put them
galas.
in the shows. Hmm.
Yeah. And they're highly respected in that industry too.
And they paid them. They paid them that bread to walk down that runway.
Did y'all catch that
Absolutely.
one weird runway they did about like the elite or whatever? Did you guys see that one? Have you guys seen it? I sent you a
Mm-mm.
video. They literally like they have the white gloves on the top and then on the bottom it's like red on the bottom of their gloves.
I didn't see that one.
Then like one of the guys has like money over, or it's a girl. She has money like $1 over her eyes, like blinded by money. Like it's weird.
Ooh.
It's
But it's
very
but it's
telling
giving.
on themselves.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I was just about to say they putting it all out there in front of them.
They have
They
to.
got
They
it.
have to because we already know. There's so many
Yeah,
conspiracies. It's too many conspiracies to say that it's what's the
well,
proper
it's
terminology? I
plausible
want to say it's common.
deniability.
That it's common.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is a conspiracy. This one is a. If you think all of these conspiracies is just
No.
conspiracies, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's meant to blur. It's meant to blur the lines for sure. For sure on that. It's a matter of people seeing it, and like you say, if they see it repetitively, then it's like okay, nobody pays attention to it. You got to really know what you're looking for or what you're seeing, and then you can pick up on it.
What you're
But
looking at.
yeah,
Well, it's like
absolutely.
Kai Cenat, and he just got in. He got like his entry into the industry with Jaden Smith and Will Smith. Have you guys
Mm-hmm.
seen that? Where now he's doing like fashion or whatever now instead of
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
streaming. Kai Cenat,
oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
and it
That's
was
not
red
Kai.
when he was
That's
going up
not
the
Kai.
stairs
Right,
and all
Chrissy.
that.
That's not Kai.
Yeah.
That's not Kai.
Oh
That's not.
If
I
yeah,
thought that
somebody
was
took a
Kai.
picture of him, no, that's not him. If you put down
So
what
you
I'm
no,
think it's
laying
a?
down for you, that's not him.
yeah.
Mm,
That's
If
why he
you
went
look
through
at
that
that
whole
person,
taking a break for his mental or whatever. Yeah, they
that's
have
that's
to
not Kai.
unalive the old person
Hmm.
in order to bring the new one in. It's part of
are
their
we talking about C loans?
um if you want to call it that.
Yeah, yeah, sea
Okay.
loans. You,
Okay.
yep, that's not Kai. Or it's
Okay.
somebody with the face suit on pretending to be him until they can complete the sea loan. Um,
Gotcha.
I was watching an anime. I wanted to tell you about this. I was watching an anime on Netflix. It's called Baki, and it's like a continuation of the first season, because they did a remake, and they talk about cloning in Japan, and they show how they do it, how they
Lord
split the
have mercy.
spinal cord and take the
Yep.
membrane, and yeah, they show
Mm.
you how to do it. So and they're putting this in an anime, something that you think a kid would watch.
Well,
That's
they
not the
also
first
put it
movie
in
that
with
has done that.
the substance as well. Have you guys seen that movie?
The Deceptants.
Yeah, with
Ain't it
Demi
like two of
Moore.
them?
Ooh,
Oh
and
no,
it's
no, no.
and
That's
then
the
there's
other
that
movie I'm
other
thinking
one on
about.
FX, Beauty or something like that with Ashton Kutcher.
Beauty. Yes, I didn't
They're
watch it
all
yet. I
telling
want to
us how
watch
they're doing it.
it. Hmm.
Well, we
I
know
didn't
what
watch
that
it yet,
means
but I
when they
seen the
put something
commercials
on
for
there
it.
like that. When they put something out like that and they showing it on TV or in a movie, we know what that really, really means, right?
Just
That's facts.
don't watch this substance while eating. I'll tell you that much because
What?
yeah,
Okay, and what channel is that on now?
that's on I think it's on
FX.
HBO or Netflix. I can't remember. It's one of
Beauty's
them.
on
HBO
FX.
or
Or
yeah.
you can watch it on
FX.
Hulu too.
The Beauty is
Okay.
on FX, which yeah, but Substance is either on Netflix or HBO. And I do
Okay.
not recommend anybody eating. I made that mistake, and yeah, ooh, that was foul.
Little brother, what was you saying? I saw you was talking.
Yeah, no, I was saying that when uh, Doc was talking about the anime and stuff, I was like, you kind of late. They've been showing stuff like that in anime since the 80s.
That's crazy. So they was doing it back then?
Yeah, see, a lot of the stuff that they show in anime and stuff, you'd be surprised.
Hmm.
And it's not just in the film. They got stuff like that in the manga, which is like
And the mangas too.
basically, yeah,
Hmm.
there you
Mhm.
go. Then
Doc,
what I was, yeah, that.
Chrissy
And
wants to
then what
know
I
the
was
name of
saying
that.
about the sea loans thing, I was saying you have to use words like that, otherwise TikTok will flag you.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. That's why I was like C-Loan. And then she said, I'm like, oh God. I'm waiting for the box to pop up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Um, Not to be off the subject, but did you see that? You see that video that I sent you?
Which one? When
The
did you
one
send it?
about I sent it this morning. It was about the woman that apparently felt uncomfortable when she was in Northern Ireland.
Oh, I've seen
They
that
went
one.
into
Yeah,
it. Okay, you seen that one?
yeah, where
I
they're
didn't
asking
see
her
it.
who she voted for, and she didn't feel
Yeah,
comfortable telling
and
it.
she was like, yeah. Oh, so yeah, and I basically put in the comments that yeah, she don't want to talk about it because she knows who the hell she
Oh,
voted
they
for.
ate her up in them
Oh, I see
comments.
it. Oh,
Oh, they
big brother,
did.
you
And
gotta
then
see this video.
the person that put, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Okay.
And then the person that posted that video, she posted the full video in the comments. Apparently, this woman was like bawling her eyes out
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff. I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, why are you crying? You the one that voted for all this, and you know if you'd have said anything about it, that yeah, they were gonna eat you up. Well, they ate her up anyway because she was like, well, I just don't want to talk about it. We're here on vacation.
Well, it's
Okay.
kind of weird. They're all like so proud of it over here, but as soon as you leave and you
Right.
get on the airplane, then you want to be quiet? No, 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 no. You have to
Well,
take that ass
it's
whooping
like
wherever you go.
it's like I told G. It's like I told G in the message. MAGA they don't need to leave the U.S. ever.
Well, she forgets the
None of
history
them
of
need to leave the
Ireland
U.S.
anyways.
ever.
MAGA should never leave
Because
the U.S. He said that
no,
too.
never. Because we that aren't a part of that group, like the truly brainwashed group,
The cult?
we know how everybody
Right.
across the pond feels about them. We know how they feel about them because we see the posts. People who aren't blinded or willfully blind, and their algorithms aren't filtered or whatever. We know how the other world, the other people, the other countries and stuff feel about the people that voted for this crap.
Right.
We
That's
know how
true.
they feel about them. So I couldn't help but stop. I couldn't stop myself from laughing at that video because I'm like, ma'am, what'd you think was gonna happen if people even got an inkling that you voted for the taco in chief? What, you
Then she
think you'd
got
be
all
safe?
clutching her pearls. Like, why would you even ask that? Come on now.
You
Why
know why
wouldn't
they
they ask
ask you
that?
that.
Right.
You
That's
know
true.
why they ask that question. Don't play stupid. Don't play dumb. You know why they ask. Because basically they'll be
What
like,
you
why
voted
are
for?
you here then? Why
Mm-hmm.
do you even have a pinky toe in our country if you voted for that crap in yours?
Well, yeah. Like, she did
They
not, they
take it
didn't do
serious.
any research on it before they traveled over there. Like, does she not know their history? Like, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, does she not understand, like, what everything
Stupid.
they've had to go through at all?
Stupid
Oh
is as
no,
stupid
see
does.
anything that has to do with
Mm-hmm.
correct history or correct facts, they don't want no part of it. None of it. They don't want to
They can't
understand it.
handle
They
it.
don't want to read it. They don't want to see it. Hence why you see the taco in chief trying to erase every contribution anybody that don't look like him or have as much money as him has contributed to this country. Hence why I laughed when he's on the freaking TV saying, about, well, you know, we're so great in America. We've invented all these things. It's like, when the hell you start speaking French? What's this weed crap?
Right?
Last time I
That's
checked, and
true.
Chrissy,
I've even looked because I love those videos when people were like, well, if you want to be racist and if you want to be this way, stop using your cell phone
Right, big
because a
man.
black person invented this, and this for your cell phone. Oh, you don't want to see these type of people? Stop using your GPS because a black woman created that.
everything was created by a black person, and then the white person, all they created was the bill to it. That's it. That's all.
Right. And I mean, that's
Got him.
why it trips me out when I'm hearing all this history and stuff, and I'm like, I never heard any of this crap when I was in school.
No, we did
Oh,
not.
excuse me, I
No.
didn't mean to call it crap, but I never heard any of this.
It's crap.
It was either washed away or
Right.
fluffed up to be something else. Heck, Ben Franklin, or no, excuse me, Thomas Edison didn't even really invent the light bulb.
No.
He stole the patent from a black man.
They took the credit. There you
Okay, I
go.
wanted to say something real quick, Chrissy. So you go on Netflix when you go to look it up, right? It's gonna be a bunch of them, but you gotta look for the one that I sent you. It's called Baki Duyu, the Invincible Samurai. That's the one, because then it's Baki Hanama, then Baki Hanama 2, then Baki Hanama versus Kengan Ashura. Not those. You gotta watch that one, because that one gives the breakdown of them doing the sea loan.
Okay. Let me get back to this real quick. This audio, y'all. We're gonna finish it out. I gotta take my son to work, so we're gonna finish this out, and then uh, we're gonna try to talk about it real quick before I gotta go. I think niece Jenny Simmons. First of all, welcome to hashtag. I'm gonna say it. Was she asking you who was samurai or Japanese?
It's the Invincible Samurai, but it's taking place
Hey,
in
what's up, Beans?
Japan. You're
Four
welcome,
different
Chrissy.
things going on with Rock Nation now, you guys. I'm telling you, this evil empire is going to crumble.
No, the case that this woman is talking about is a case that happened back in 2025, where allegedly investigators working for Jay-Z harassed, threatened, and harangued this poor woman for weeks, which was the victim. And they allegedly tried to intimidate her and made her drop her story. So remember, that is allegedly, but it is pointing out that Jay-Z, anyone who doesn't want to listen to him and continue to, go about these stories and continue to bring it to judges and start to get represented, he takes it to another level where he sends people to to dress up as working people, so there's less suspicion, and they threaten these victims, right? So that was the main or the backstory behind that. So I want you guys to let me know what you think, because it's pretty interesting, pretty interesting. Jay-Z wouldn't be the first that we hear about doing these stuff. Diddy's another example, and I can even name a more few, but I'm not gonna even call your names. This video is really about the Jigga Man. So I want you guys to let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about Roc Nation falling. Let me know what you think about, the whole Desire Perez, Jay-Z, Megan Thee Stallion, the whole Roc Nation. Like, let me know what you believe. Do you guys believe that everything coming against them is just a crazy coincidence? Or do you guys believe actually that some of it is in fact the truth? Let me know your thoughts and perspective down in the comment section. But what does Premium Celeb think? I think that time is going to reveal everything. Yes. I did, see some clips with Desire Perez, and you can tell that she says a lot of lie. She was caught on recording, being racist. Actually, that is in fact true. She was caught on recording, saying that Roc Nation is broke and a lot of things. So Desire Perez is in fact not innocent. I can say that for a fact. And she is tied to Jay-Z, so that will make him seem like he is in fact also not innocent. So let me know your thoughts and perspective down in the comment section.
Good morning, everyone. This is a message to every man and woman out there that's searching for clarity in this complicated world. Number one, let me see the world as it truly is, not only as I was told it must be. You see, we inherit tradition, stories, and timelines and explanations. But true maturity begins the moment.
What'd you say, little brother?
I was saying you can pick his voice out of any lineup. His
Oh no,
voice
I reposted the same video.
we are willing to look for ourselves. Number two, let me follow evidence over assumption, observation over expectation. You see, our world is full of many voices telling us what to think. But our greatest strength that we could ever develop is our ability to examine things with our own eyes, our own logic, our own God-given courage. Number three, let me question every constant, every rule that was handed down, every truth that cannot stand up to scrutiny. This is not rebellion. This is responsibility. It is how science moves forward. It is how history is corrected. It is how we evolve as a species. Number four, let me choose clarity over comfort, precision over persuasion, understanding over tradition, even when that tradition is beloved. You see, this is the path of those who seek the truth, not to destroy anything, but to understand it honestly. Because there's no growth without questioning. There's no wisdom without evidence. There's no freedom without clarity. And finally, number five, may my mind remain open, my reasoning remain disciplined, and my pursuit of truth remain fearless, not for the sake of controversy, but for the sake of integrity. To every seeker out there that is potentially absorbing any of this, we don't have to inherit the world as it was given to us. We have the right and the responsibility to examine it for ourselves. You see, the truth does not fear being questioned. Only fragile ideas do. Stay in the truth. And have
I swear, when he first dropped that video and I reposted it, everything that we was talking about when I was talking to y'all about
message from Terry.
when I was talking to y'all about the Bible and me questioning it and asking questions, that later on that day he dropped that
Yeah,
same
Chrissy.
video and I reposted it.
Mm. Yeah, but he still got to answer why he got his man card pulled though. I want to know that. I want him to
Why
be
he got his
honest with
man
us.
card?
Pulled, yeah. I want him to be honest with us. And understand we'll accept him. Like
Well,
this.
he did speak out about him being molested and sexually assaulted from the ages of 4 all the way to 13. He said that he has had more smecks at that age than
Hmm.
he has ever had in his adulthood as a man.
Yeah. Well, he talked about the Diddy thing.
He talked
Or
about
no,
that too. They trying to make a pass at him when he had him come to his house and he was talking about him coaching him into acting, and he said once he got that hint that he was like
ATB.
trying to hit on him like that, he said he got up out of there.
Yeah, we heard that. Yeah, we covered that. We covered that part, but I'm talking about the part where he allegedly helped set up those kind of parties. Wanted to make sure I saved the right anime. I think she's talking to you, Doc.
Wait, I missed it because
Chrissy.
I'm doing something. What she say?
I think she was saying she just wanted to make sure she saved the right anime.
What she say? I don't even see her comment.
Oh, it was Chrissy. I think did you messaged her about the anime, or was
I
that the?
added her. That was Chrissy.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Thanks, because
Ow,
as he said,
hit my.
clarity. Clarity. The moment you receive true clarity is the moment your perspective gets widened, is the moment you start to see reality for what it truly is. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's so sad that when a person stand up for themselves and speak out for themselves, especially being in certain industry, how quick you can get blacklisted. Because that is what happened with, Terrence, right? The things that he, spoke, and he, stands up for himself, the things that he does not support, right? So he
It's
got
this one,
blacklisted.
Chrissy.
He said it himself, and we know this. He got blacklisted, and as I said, it's sad because when a person does not stoop for foolishness, when a person does not stoop for someone treating them like a female, you get blacklisted. It's like, oh, if you're not working with us, then we're simply gonna make it hard for you for the rest of your life. It's either you're gonna get a different job or you're just gonna live being suppressed. So it's crazy. And that is the world that we live in, because a lot of the people that controls the system, a lot of them that are in power, a lot of them are not straight. A lot of them, they want to have something over you and they have some crazy fetish and they want to treat males like females. They want to continue to have females being, I don't want to say the word, but playing stuff, right? You guys supposed to know what I mean. So that is what they want. And if you're not working with them, as I said, they blacklist you, they suppress you, and it's going to be very hard for you. Very, very hard for you. But I want
Thank
you
you,
guys
Laura.
to
Y'all
just
have
keep in
fun.
mind that nothing is wrong with being yourself and living
Thank
in
you for joining us.
honesty and being honorable and keeping your integrity. Nothing is wrong with that. I implore you guys to do that rather than going ahead, giving up your integrity, giving up your booty, giving up your manhood, and for a woman, giving up your rights, making males treat you like you are trash. Like, don't do those
Like a
stuff. Like, I
concubine.
understand that desperation
Yes.
causes people to do some crazy things, impatience causes people to do some crazy things, so on and so forth. But we just got to try our best to make the best decision. That is what I really have to say, my beautiful people. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this part of the video was sort of different, but sometimes I just gotta tell y'all the truth. And sometimes the truth may come in a different way or a different form because I love y'all.
Facts.
Over here is a community, so I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. Right? So as I said, let me know your thoughts, let me know your perspective. Remember to drop a like and subscribe as it helps out a lot. And it'll be greatly appreciated. I want to say thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is the boy Premium Celeb. And as usual, I'm out.
Shout out to him. Let's give it up to Premium Celeb. One of the comments on here says, and I don't know, this is somebody who was writing a comment, but they were saying that Ramir's mother was actually, first time I'm hearing this, but she was actually 15 when she got pregnant, 16 when she delivered him.
Still
So that's,
underage.
yeah, I was about to say that's even worse. You know, if you really look at it. Okay. Hey y'all, I gotta get going. I gotta get him to work. So I'm not gonna be able to play the outro music or make the announcements, but thank y'all for joining me. I feel better now. Thank y'all for joining me. Y'all have a great rest of your day. If anything else comes across the wire, I'll be back here. We'll meet back here and we'll talk about it. All right. But as it stands
All
right
right.
now, she's on 10 mil bond. I don't think she's going anywhere, but 10 mil bond, and we'll see what happens. She said, she ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere.
Y'all
Because
take
they ain't
care.
going to bail her out. Whoever sent her ain't going to come bail her out because then they going to get themselves away.
Exactly. Exactly. And these tell them what to do.
Have a good day on purpose.
We out.